4 hours, it's the time it takes to fly from London to Moscow, spend half a normal day at work, or see the new film by Steven Soderbergh. The movie marathon from the man who gave us the Oscar-winning Traffic and the Oceans franchise is all about Argentinian icon Guevara, in this case played by Benicio del Toro. And amazingly, the prospect of spending nearly 270 minutes in a darkened room wasn't enough to put off the stars. Naomi Campbell, Natalie Portman, P. Diddy, Mike Tyson and even Diego Maradona all rocked up to the premiere. In fact, the footballing legend is such a fan of the revolutionary, he has a tattoo of him on his arm. But as the glitterati made their way in, others were trying to steal the limelight, as Alison Earle discovered.
There were some anti-Guevara protesters opposite the Palais. Will this film silence them?
I know pretty much what the arguments are. And the bottom line is, there is no amount of, accumulated barbarity that I could put on screen that would satisfy them. So in a sense, I don't even know how to engage, in that argument, because it has to be sort of specific. And most of it revolves around a period that we don't portray in the film, which to them is proof of my sympathies. So
the feature is split into two parts. The first concentrates on Che's bid to overthrow the Cuban regime of the 1950s, with a touch of eye candy along the way in the shape of Rodrigo Santoro as Raul Castro. But getting inside the man, more famous for being on posters and t-shirts these days, meant research.
You do a lot of reading, you meet people that knew him, you see the pros and cons of the character, and you work from photographs, as much footage as you can get from the character, and that's how you go about it.
But let's say the cast and crew weren't part of it. Surely they'd be put off by the length.
Yeah, I'll go see it. I'll probably buy the DVD too.
He would say that. But if and when the Latino flick does make its way to a cinema near you, the advice from all who've seen it is bring a cushion, or at least a nice big skirt like these sensible ladies.